Welcome to the coach trip. 7 couples on a 30-day tour of Europe. For some of them, it could be the holiday of a lifetime, taking in some of Europe's most famous sights and cities.
I just feel like I'm in the middle of a postcard at the moment. It's brilliant. I love it.
But for others, it could be a complete nightmare.
It's just finding the right moment to crush the pair of them.
This is no ordinary coach trip, because if you don't like the people you're travelling with, you can vote to send them home.
I get the feeling that, Van, you don't like me.
We have said from the beginning that we are not comfortable with people being two-faced, and I think yesterday that's what you did.
Currently travelling on the coach trip are Phil and Marion,
You might say slept well really last night. Could it be due to the 10 pints we had?
Pete and Barbara,
We've got a very low boredom threshold, and so the type of tour that we're doing suits Pete and myself down to the ground.
Sally and Emma,
I don't agree that men and women can't have purely platonic relationships, because some men you just don't fancy.
Bob and Pasquale,
It's what I call HS funny, which stands for heterosexual funny, and I find it a bit boring sometimes.
Trevor and Paul,
Right, if people aren't enjoying themselves, then definitely, yeah, we will go out and try and help them to get along and enjoy themselves. And if they're not, then we'll just blank them and not bother.
Max and Tom, Ellen and Rose,
No idea what to expect from you.
So we'll just have to go with the floor and, you know,
We'll mix in,
take in
you're
what
all
we
right.
see.
and making sure the group are on time is the tour guide, Brendan.
He apparently just doesn't like Pete. He said, I'm not ordering many chips, you'll just have to eat the crust and lump it. I'm sick of it.
Yesterday, the coach started the Italian leg of the trip and rolled into Venice, where the tourists enjoyed a tranquil trip on the canals.
This is the best city I've been to up to now.
Italian ladies,
I've never pulled an Italian girl, and I'm going to make 100% effort to do it on this trip.
but unfortunately, Phil had problems yet again with the Italian cuisine and Venetian clothes.
I don't think I've ever liked such a prat.
He then laughed during the vote-off where Trevor and Paul got a yellow card,
Cut.
which they didn't find quite as funny,
I'm just bitter about the laughing. There's no need to laugh for it, is there?
and weren't very complimentary about Phil.
Can't eat that. Can't eat that.
Where's me butter?
Chomp onto that. And it's got spinach and ricotta and it gets stuck in your teeth.
Maybe they can put their differences behind them on day 12 of the coach trip. It's 8 o'clock, and today the coach will be travelling to the Italian city of Bologna.
Buongiorno.
As always, Brendan is up early checking that the passengers have all their belongings.
The 3 most important things today are passports, washing, and also their keys, because we don't want them taking them. 3 things: washing, keys, they're heavy enough, but handed in, and also your passports. Have you got your passports back from reception? Washing, you've got your washing ready? Jolly good. And your passport, you've got it back from reception?
Yeah.
3 things: washing down,
Yeah, got it.
passport, you've got it back from reception.
Got it already.
Jolly good. And your key.
I'm going to go and pay now for
Good, your key. And yeah, if you owe them the money, don't, because we don't want them following the coach.
Washing, keys and passports all sorted, the coach is ready to go. But not quite. There's one final problem. Max and Tom seem to have ignored Brendan's warning. They've run up a large room bill and the hotel won't let them leave without paying it.
I just want to make sure they settle their bill. We don't want them arrested by the police. Apparently, he's gone to pay his bill this morning in the hotel, and the bill's quite large. In fact, they've spent €100, or Tom has spent €100 just on a telephone call to England. So, of course, reception want the bill paid. The boys haven't got any money.
I do apologise with all my heart.
I know.
I am really sorry.
I know, but you should pay it. You'll have to pay it. It's a lot of money. They have no idea, the young ones. They have no idea. So these are all drinks?
Yeah.
Apparently they had a bit of a session yesterday in the bar. They're all adding drinks on. Oh, we'll put it on Max's room, put it on Max's room. He comes down this morning. Wow, massive bill. That's the total, of which you've got 40... 150. 150.
So it's up to Brendan to sort it out and lend the boys €50.
Senora? So, right, no, you're welcome. I'll expect it back tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Yeah. That's 10 cents. Thanks. Right, take that with you and let it be a lesson to you.
And with that emergency over, a slightly delayed coach finally gets away on its 89-mile journey to Bologna. Yesterday in Venice, Phil added Italian cuisine to the list of foreign foods he doesn't like. So it comes as no surprise to the group that he's not overjoyed when Brendan announces today's first activity.
We're going to the Amici di Barbette Cookery School. Yay! And we're going to learn how to make traditional Italian pasta. We're going to cook it and we're going to eat it.
Phil's just digging himself an early grave, I think. He's I can't see him lasting more than a couple of days this week. He's actually quite getting on my nerves quite a lot now, moaning about the food all the time.
I cannot wait to see Phil's face when he's spooning his own pasta. Maybe he might be able to just touch a piece of it and eat it. Or something like that. Just boring, miserable. Charmless nerk.
Trevor and Paul obviously still hold a grudge against Phil after yesterday's vote, but they seem to be making an effort with the other passengers who voted for them.
Well, we're friends with Tom and Max now.
Yeah.
We get on well with them.
It's cost a fortune, but we're good friends.
So, I mean, I don't think they'll vote for us again, to be honest.
Nah.
And I'd be quite hurt if they did, really.
Yeah, I think they'd be hurt if they did.
And with friendships being forged over a game of cards, the coach rolls into Bologna just before lunch. Bologna is one of the most beautiful, well-preserved cities in Italy, and over the centuries it has acquired many nicknames. Bologna the Learned because of its famous university, and Bologna the Red due to its abundance of brightly coloured red and orange brick buildings. In the heart of the city are the two main squares, the Piazza Maggiore and the Piazza del Nettuno. Here you can see the Leaning Towers, which are the main symbols of the city, and some of Bologna's most impressive medieval and Renaissance buildings, such as the Neptune Fountain and the Basilica di San Petronio. But Bologna is probably best known for its culinary delights, and the city is renowned throughout the world as Italy's gastronomic paradise of tagliatelle, tortellini, and is also the birthplace of Bolognese sauce. So in honour of this, Brendan has arranged for the tour to make their own lunch at the Amici di Barbette Cookery School. The school is run by the Simili sisters and aims to provide people with the necessary skills to prepare authentic Italian dishes. It offers a range of courses from beginners to very advanced. Brendan has booked the beginners course.
We're going to use only flour and eggs, nothing else. With the egg.
The sisters use a simple recipe for their pasta, taking flour and adding an egg to make a dough, which is then kneaded, folded and rolled to thickness before being cut and cooked. So after the demonstration, it's time for our amateur chefs to have a go, with varying results.
I just thought, well, just pretend it's like Play-Doh, you know, like kneading it and everything. I quite enjoyed it, actually. Made little animals like you do with kids.
Change it into a cat. Even a pig.
But Max, who used to be a chef, is having no problems at all. He even finds time to help everybody else.
Go on, Max, a bit more.
I thought I did pretty good. I'm well impressed with me. That woman says, you make pasta yourself? I said, no.
Did she think you were a chef?
Yeah. No, she knew I weren't a chef.
You carry on.
didn't look very good. It looked more like Venetian blinds and strips of pasta.
Once the pasta is made, there is one more surprise. The cookery school has decided to award a prize to the best pasta maker.
But he made the best pasta.
Max claims the trophy, but Phil and Pasquale think the whole competition is unfair.
He is a professional chef. He's worked in top hotels in London. And yes, I am a bad loser. It would be like me winning a hairdressing competition on this coach trip.
Or me winning a window cleaning competition.
I am a bad
ridiculous.
loser. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I did find it actually really easy. I did. It was a piece of cake. I'm very happy. It's the first thing I've won on this trip so far. Definitely, it's a good thing to learn. Making fresh pasta, at least everyone knows how to do it now, you know?
It's taken an hour, but at last the group can taste the results. And as an added bonus, the school has provided some of their homemade bolognese sauce in honour of the group being in Bologna. But Phil's food problems have resurfaced.
No, just a little piece, okay?
See.
No oil, but a little piece of butter, okay?
Thank you. He won't have any of the sauce. He's already discussed it with the lady. He doesn't want any of the sauce. He doesn't want any garlic or olive oil or anything like that because it'll make him sick. But have you ever tried it? Yes. How can you say so? How can you say you haven't? How can you say you don't like it if you've never even tried it? Well, not here. You haven't.
I'll be ill.
You won't be ill.
As long as they don't put anything on it, like any sauces or garlic or anything like that, I can eat that, eggs and flour.
So you just have to have pasta with a piece of chicken?
Right.
And just a bit of red sauce?
Red sauce can do that.
And that is ketchup. By the way, ketchup. Tin sauce, he doesn't make that either.
Coming up in part 2, the coach tour puts the pedal to the metal when they visit Bologna's famous Lamborghini museum.
If we take one back to Rotherham, I think when we got it back, you know, we'd probably give it about 24 hours and then we'd be on bricks.
Phil insults the Italians again.
The only good thing about Italy...
The only good thing?
Yeah, is when we leave it.
And come voting time, one of these 3 couples is going to be heading home. After a late start to the day, the coach trip has rolled into Bologna. Phil was thrilled to hear that they were going to be making their own pasta. And now they're on the way to their next activity. Having spent a couple of days in Italy, Brendan is keen to get people's thoughts on the country so far.
So we're going to go around the coach and I'm going to ask you what you think about Italy. Barbara.
I like Italy. I love the Italian language. Because people seem to sing to you as they speak.
Right, Phil, what do you like, or what are your thoughts about Italy, Phil?
The only good thing about Italy...
The only good thing?
Yeah, is when we leave it.
When we leave it?
The food's...
Oh! The food's crap? No.
Pasta and pizza.
No.
The Italians have just built a new tank. 1 gear forward, 7 reverse. No, I don't like it, don't like them. That's it. Except for Pass and Max, who I think are absolutely brilliant.
Phil's comments on Italy haven't done much to endear him to some of his fellow passengers.
What he just said about Italy wasn't odd, really. He said he didn't like Italy or the people.
Yeah, that was a bit...
You can generalise about the whole Italian race.
Obviously, Max being Italian, I would find it offensive if I was him.
Yeah.
Didn't like my country. I'm sure he'd jump up and down if we didn't like Bolton.
Yeah.
It'd be done, but... You know, I just find it goes a useless waste of space.
Half an hour later and the coach has arrived at the second stop of the day, the Lamborghini Museum, which is situated alongside the factory where the cars are made. The museum is dedicated to charting the history of one of the world's most famous luxury car companies, founded by Ferruccio Lamborghini in 1963.
Lamborghini, this is the Lamborghinis. And you're free here to have a look round at whatever you wish.
why have they locked them? They should let us in and have a look.
The Lamborghini Museum seems to be bringing out the boy racer in Trevor.
It's a bit of a dream for me. I'm a bit of a car swap. It's absolutely fantastic to sit like from the bottom and that, watching the workers. Absolutely superb.
If we take one back to Rotherham, I think when we got it back, you know, we'd probably give it about 24 hours and then it'd be on bricks.
Tom, on the other hand, is hoping that a flash car might help him attract the attention of the ladies.
I think they look beautiful together, don't you? Nice and relaxed, going for a nice romantic country drive. Perfect.
But Tom had better be careful exactly what kind of woman he attracts.
Well, can you see a saga woman driven across a car like that? You know, it would never sell.
Be the laughing stock of home.
Had I come in a better outfit, I might have passed. You know, and the nice toy boys might have been after me owners of the car.
2, 3, 4. We'd always be in 5 though, wouldn't you? God, you'd probably do Scarborough to London in 2 hours. Well, at least you can see you've sat in one, can't you? Lamborghini. Trouble is, how do we get out?
Thankfully, Brendan manages to get out of the car and the group heads back to Bologna, to a restaurant where today's vote will take place. On coach trip, the passengers' holiday will continue for as long as they remain popular with the other travellers. Because on this trip, at the end of every day, each pair vote privately for who they want off the coach. Whoever gets the most votes is awarded a yellow card. If they are given a second yellow card during the trip, they are sent home to be replaced by a new pair. With all the votes cast, Brendan gathers them together to hear the results.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in this lovely restaurant in Bologna, and it's time for another vote. The couple who gets the most votes this evening will get a yellow card. May I also remind the group that Paul and Trevor and Phil and Marion and also Ellen and Rose are already on yellow cards, so therefore if they get another yellow card this evening it will mean a red card and they will have to leave the group tonight.
Trevor and Paul are first to vote.
Okay, tonight we're voting for Phil and Marion. I was speaking to Phil the other night and he told me that he votes for the new couple that comes on, no matter who they are and what they're like. Also, it's bad enough getting a vote anyway, and to laugh last night when you're voting for us was a bit of a dig in the ribs. Plus you voted for us the last 2 nights. And there was another one, wasn't there?
Was it enough? I think it's enough reasons, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had a few anyway, that's the way it goes.
I didn't actually laugh on purpose, so...
I know, but it was quite horrible.
No, I know how you feel.
It didn't help it.
Yeah, not a problem.
Tonight, myself and Max are going to be voting for Phil and Marion. Like always, there's nothing personal. We know we get on really well with you. It's just, Phil, not being funny, but you had an half moan about your food, mate. And it's just, that's the only reason, really, mate.
Tonight we're voting for Paul and Trevor. Unfortunately, for no particular reason other than the fact that we haven't spent a great deal of time with you. And you're the only ones on the group that we don't really know.
Tonight, we're voting for Tom and Max. Sorry, lads, but I think we're both going down the same road that I don't like Italians. And Tom's mate just happens to be, well, I know, like, I've upset Max with the Italy thing. So I'm afraid I'm going to get him before he does, or whether he already has, I don't know, but I'm going to try and get him first, like us Lancashire lads do.
Tonight we're voting for Marion and Keith. Phil, sorry. Very sorry, lovely couple. We've got to know everyone so well, including you know. But we thought you're one of the first on the coach, and it'd be nice to give some newcomers a chance.
We love you.
All right, we do. We honestly do.
Okay, tonight we're voting for Marion and Phil. We love you guys, you know that. Just think maybe Phil should embrace Italy a little more, give things a chance. Phil's just annoying us now with his lack of eating anything or trying anything new. He's going on about how much he hates Italy earlier, which is just a bit dumb, really.
personal.
With Marion and Phil's fate sealed, Pasquale and Bob's vote comes as a surprise.
Marion yesterday opened her heart to me and was quite emotional on how much she was missing her lovely 16-year-old son. And although they are the couple who I love the most, I got the impression she may want to go home to be with her family. So I'm sorry, but I'm voting for the two. I really am sorry.
Not a problem at all.
Well, our results tonight mean that Marion and Phil have 5 votes altogether, which means you have another yellow card, which means that's changed into a red card, and you'll have to say your goodbyes now and follow me to the coach.
With 5 votes and a red card, Marion and Phil must say their goodbyes. And Pasquale's left wondering whether he made the right decision.
They're two of the couples who I love the most and have bonded with on a very, very personal basis. She was very, very upset last night. And I got the impression she wanted me to vote for her, so I thought I would give her what she wanted. That was the vibe I was getting. But I didn't realise everyone else would gang up. I just thought my vote would just be sort of like a random one and just an honest vote. But I feel like I've given them the kiss of death, to be quite honest with you. And I wish we were going instead of them, to be honest with you.
But not everybody's sad to see them go.
Not a case of please. I don't think we expected a landslide on it. But obviously we had our own personal reasons. And for that, you know how I feel a bit bitter about it. Don't care what he says.
I mean, obviously...
I feel more guilty for Marion, actually. I couldn't give 2 hoots, but I feel can't stand the film.
Yeah, I think we're a bit gutted, really. You know, I mean, one day you're in prime position and you don't get a vote, and then I think we got 5, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think new lads probably come on and turned a few people against us. But that's what it's all about. I mean, let's face it, we've been on a free holiday around Europe. I've seen places that I'll never ever see. I'd have never seen. I'm nearly 50-year-old and I've done more in 2 weeks than I've probably done in my life. But more important than all of that, I've met 2 people, in Pete and Barbara, that I'm sure we'll keep in touch with. I've met the funniest guy I'll ever meet in Pasquale, the nicest guy in Bob. The final words of coach trip will be, keep on going, enjoy yourself, make the most of it, because every day could be your last.
So the coach trip saying goodbye to 2 of its original travellers, Phil and Marion. Phil's ingratiated himself with the Europeans.
Hey, Hans. Fritz, get that apple turtle over here. I always thought German women were rough, but by God.
And struggled with the food.
Basically, I just like plain English food.
Phil, what do you fancy?
I fancy egg on chips. That's what I call a sandwich. No, I don't like pizzas at all. Do you do just steak? And it's not that I am a picky eater. Well, I am actually. Yeah.
Fittingly, it was in a restaurant where he was finally given the red card. Coming up next time on Coach Trip, it's cuisine all the way as they turn their hands to pizza making and get to taste some fine Italian wines. But the group are shocked by Phil and Marion's replacements.
I'm even more gutted that Phil and Marion have gone now, because if that's their replacements, I'm sorry. So what's going on?